In summer 2012, I went to a castle called Cheverny in Loire Valley in France. This castle was built by Jacques Bougier between 1624 and 1630. King Henry II gave it to Diane de Poitiers, his mistress. The castle was opened to the public in 1922 when it became a museum. The name of the present owner is Charles-Antoine de Vibré. The dining room. In the dining room, they have 34 paintings by Jean Monnier illustrating the story of Don Quixote, Miguel de Cervantes' novel. The fireplace is built in a Renaissance revival style with pink marble and gold decorations. Above it, we can see Henry IV's busts. The environs date from the 17th century. At the wood table, the king welcomed more than 25 guests. Above them, there's a Dutch chandelier in bronze from the 18th century, more than 100 pounds. The stairs are made of stones in the classic style of Louis XIII and decorated with rustic sculptures of garlands and fruits, a blend of warrior motifs and art symbol. On the landing, there's an antler from 6,000 years ago. This animal is called a Cervus megasaurus, which was an ancestor of the moose and was found in the ice of Siberia 200 years ago. It was a gift to the main collector Paul Marquis de la Vibrée in the 19th century. Le Grand Salon. Le Grand Salon on the ground floor is decorated according to the wishes of the Marquis of Montglas. The ceiling was restored in the 19th century. We can admire the many portraits of Louis XIII, Anne-Marie Louise d'Orléans, La Grande Mademoiselle, Gaston d'Orléans, Anne of Austria, and Marie-Joanne de la Carré-Sommery, Countess of Cheverny. The furniture consists in a table style of Louis XVI, a kit of chests of drawers, sofas, and armchairs from the 17th and 18th century. The library. A gallery takes the Petit Salon to the library. There is a series of portraits. The library of the castle of Cheverny conserves more than 2,000 books and collections. The Salon of Tapisseries. The Salon of Tapisseries owes its name to the 5 decorative tapestries on display here, based on the paintings of 17th century Flemish artist David Teniers le Jeune. There is also a stunning clock called Of the Three Mysteries. The weapon room. The biggest room of the castle, the weapon room, is decorated by Jean Monnier and exposes a collection of weapons and armors from the 15th, 16th, and 17th century. The fireplace is painted and restored with golden leaves. Above it, we see a painting by Jean Monnier, supported by the statues of two lovers, Adonis deaf. The room is decorated with a goblin's tapestry from the 17th century, which represents the kidnapping of the beautiful Hélène by Paris. The King's Room. The King's Room is decorated with 8 tapestries created in 1640, 6 in the room, 2 on the landing, which represents the stories of Ulysses. The room displays a canopy bed from the 15th century covered with Persian embroideries from the 16th century. Funny fact, no French kings have ever slept in it. The trophy room. The trophy room holds the stunning number of 2,000 deer antlers, a monumental fireplace, and a contemporary stained glass window created by the master Jacques Loire, portraying a hunting party's departure. The room is also decorated with a set of 10 boards representing different phases of hunting. The park. The park is close to 100 hectares with a garden around in the French style. The principal alley leading up to the castle stretch over 6 kilometers. We also find a waterway, an English garden with linden trees, Sequoiadendron, Giganteum, and more varieties of cedars. In the communes, we can see the remains to the old castle of Raoul Hureau. The canal is home to a pack of 100 hunting hounds, French black and white hounds, and Anglo-Français hounds used in hunting. Their meal is publicly served every day at 5 p.m. and is a true spectacle for the visitors. The orangery. The orangery dates from 18th century and regularly hosts congresses, seminars, and weddings. Tintin. The castle of Cheverny served as a model to Hergé in the creation of Marlinspike Hall. Captain Haddock's castle from the famous Tintin series. Hergé was inspired by the architecture outside of the castle as well as by the interiors for the Marlinspike Hall. Marlinspike Hall appears for the first time in The Secret of the Unicorn. The Professor Calculus buys it with money from his patent sales of his famous shark submarine built for Captain Haddock and used in Red Rackman's treasure. Thus, Marlinspike Hall became the home base of Tintin and his gang. Here you can also see an exposition about Tintin's story. Conclusion. The castle of Cheverny is the second castle of the Loire Valley behind the castle of Chambord, followed by the castle of Blois and the castle of Chaumont. Cheverny is certainly a castle not to miss. Hi, I'm Anouka. Thanks for watching my videos. If you want to see Vicky, click here. If you want to see other videos, click here. Thanks for supporting Spectrum Productions. Bye!